Okay, a quick thought on Parshas Nasso. Okay, everybody talks about the korbanos of the Nisim all being the exact same. So the thought that most school children know or learn is that they had different kavanas, and you see that even though it was the same thing, they had different kavanas, and therefore you see that each korban is different, and it's all that. That's the thought that we've all learned, many of us have learned, and we know that. But the problem I've had, the question I had, and I realized, is that if you read Rashi, when it talks about the first korban, it lists what all these things are connected, meaning this was connected Adam Arishon, this is connected Noah, this is connected Avram, etc. And therefore, how can you tell me that they had different kavanas when each item has a specific purpose, for that thing? Meaning, they brought this because of this. They brought this. So how do you say that they have different kavanas when all these things have a certain specific reason? So it could be that the answer is, it could be that the idea is like this, that if you take something from, an incident can happen, and from every different people's perspectives, it has a different meaning, has a different effect. If something happens and we have, for example, somebody loses a parent. So in that family, you have a child who's 10 years old, a child that's 12 years old, a child that's 15 years old, a child that's 20 years old. That same event affects each one differently, and they have a different meaning, a different purpose, and a different reason why it happened to them. So even though you had one singular event, from there they're bringing out how that meant to them and how their relationship to the action. So I think similar here with the korbanos is that each one, these things represented, like Rashi says, this specific incident, this specific person, or whatever each one is connected. However, Yehuda related to those things differently than Yisachar, or Zvulun, or Yosef, or Reuven. All these different, they related, and they brought out of it. It's not what they were putting into the korbanos. It's really they were drawing out and bringing down into the world. So that could understand how they had different kavanas, and different kavanas came out of these same exact items.